Oh, give me a break. Battlefield 2042? Really? You released this? You released this thinking it was good? I saw some reviewers who I actually respect that I won't mention because I'm not trying to call people out. I don't really care about that shit. But one guy's like, who I really respect, is like, oh, there's problems here and there. There's this, there's glitches, there's matchmaking problems. There's no fucking. He's like, like literally, what a reviewer would call would make a negative review on all these negatives. He's like, but it'll be good in a year when it's patched. It'll be good in a year. This is why modern games, a lot of them fucking suck and come out unreleased. Because reviewers are like, don't worry, you could patch it later. This has been talked about to death. I know, the whole patching and the unreleased games and then them updating it to fix it, all the problems. I know it's been talked about to death. But it's not even that it can be patched, in my opinion. Because it fucking sucks. It's using the older engine of the Battlefields. It looks like an Xbox 360 game. There's glitches galore, shadow problems everywhere. Still, to this day, there's matchmaking problems. There's like a removal of so many fucking features. And it's a complete Battlefield game. No campaign? No campaign? Oh, the story is within the multiplayer. That's called lore. That's called lore. That's in every fucking game ever. Any multiplayer game, all the multiplayer stuff has lore obviously behind it. And the levels or the people. Not all, obviously. But you can't just go, the story's in multiplayer. What, are we going to be reading books during multiplayer? That's fucking stupid. It makes no sense. Also, since it's like on the older engine, you're basically buying like a map pack for the older Battlefields. That's all you're doing. Right? And Battlefield maps, by the way, let's be honest, don't really matter. Like Halo and Call of Duty, it makes sense because it's more smaller, unless it's Warzone, obviously. But like the regular games are smaller maps and they have to be precise in this and that and make sense, have spots to snipe and spots to hide and all that good stuff, multiple routes around. But Battlefield's just a giant field and you're getting shot at constantly. There's so many players. The maps don't, so it's not like they're adding anything substantial to make it a new Battlefield. It should have just been a Battlefield expansion pass, basically. That's what it is. And the glitches and the glaring issues, the shadow problems, it's just ridiculous that they released this piece of fucking shit. Especially when you've got Call of Duty Vanguard, which I heard is not great. I'm going to have to play it and check it out myself before I talk about it. I don't own Battlefield, by the way. I went to a friend's house to play it, okay? I went to his house because I saw mostly negative on Steam. I'm not spending $80 Canadian. $80 on mostly negative. No, thank you. I'm not stupid. My friend has it, though. He's stupid. So I went to his house, and I'm like, yo, can I play some Battlefield for a little bit? And he went, he had the game for like 5 days, 4 or 5 days. And this is his face. He went, when your friend makes this face, I'm like, what? He's like, you want to really, I got all these games we could play. There's a lot of things we could do. And you want to play Battlefield? That was his response to me. And I went, whoa, it's that bad? He goes, it fucking sucks. And he's a Battlefield fan, by the way. He's mad. He's madder than I am. I'm more mad in the grander scheme of reviewers saying, oh yeah, it'll be great in a year. Well, in a year, there's going to be new games that I want to play. You've missed your chance. You've missed your mark. That's it. And by the way, I'll make a Halo Infinite video because even though there's a few issues, I am loving it. It's so fun. And it was free. It was free. So even if it sucked, it was like I didn't waste any money on it. And the campaign was out December 8th. And I have a Game Pass. So it's free. It's a free game for me, basically. And obviously that doesn't take away the problems with it, with the monetization and the lack of content. Actman made a fantastic video on this, but I really have faith that they will improve it. But right now it's so fun that I'm like, I'll wait for December 8th and see, well, when it's fully released. And I hope they listen to some of the complaints, like put more modes in there. Team snipers, please. Actman brought this up. Team snipers, please. Only swords in the smaller levels, please. Anyway, I'm gonna go off on a tangent if I keep talking about that. This is a Battlefield video. But the fact that I can play that for free and have a blast with my friends, like me and my friends are like laughing. It feels like the holiday season. Meanwhile, they released this game that looks like it's not the worst looking game ever, but it's not impressive at all. I'm not like, oh, look at, I'm like, okay, this looks mediocre as fuck. Oh my God. And the gameplay, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys, by the way. I own a bunch of the Battlefields. But after a while, it's just fucking boring. Seriously, like Battlefield is fun up to a point, and then it's like, okay, I want to play something. It gets fucking boring after a while. Let's be honest here. So the fact that they removed a ton of stuff, and to me, the game is already lackluster after playing for a bunch of hours. You sort of it loses its luster. It's just like, it's over. Throw in the towel. It's fucking done. Mostly negative on Steam. And let me open up the, I had it open for a second and I lost it. I had it open for the video and I lost it. Mostly negative, 53,430 reviews on Steam. Mostly negative. And people are losing their minds in the reviews. They're like, what the fuck is this shit? Pathetic. No, don't give them another year. Don't give DICE another year or EA another year. Don't blame the developers because it's actually EA's the publisher. I don't care. They're all involved. They are all involved in the situation. They all should be put to blame. Seriously, I don't care. No more, oh, but the publisher was trying to force them to release it early so they didn't have time. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Because the game itself, you had the framework from the previous games to work with, to at least make it work. When I went to play at my friend's house, I didn't even finish that story. Holy crap. When I went to my friend's house and I'm playing it, I played for like 3 hours. And at one point, I was waiting 20 minutes for a match. I thought it was like a fucking glitch too. I'm like, my friend's like, no, just wait. I'm like, okay, so I guess I'll crack open a fucking beer while I wait. I'll eat a meal. I'll take a dump while I wait. Great job. Great job. Holy! And really, during this time, Battlefield, after Battlefield 5's disastrous launch and their woke stuff that made people not want to buy the game and made people upset and all that stuff, you would think they would go, listen, let's take some time and make this good. Let's make this good. No, just shit out a game. Who cares? Yeah, just pump it out. No, yeah, just lack of creativity, lack of effort, lack of any care. Money. Well, guess what? You're going to have to make a new Battlefield now because this one stinks. And now this is what people are left with. And with Halo being released on December 8th and the multiplayer being free right now and dominating everything right now, you just lost your payday. Oh, I'm sure you were paid a lot of money, but the passive income you could get through word of mouth and people loving it and it being a good game is gone. It is the end. Finito. How do you release a game with 800 less features and graphic issues and this and that? Do they have one person at the freaking game companies that are playing and go, this is fucking shit. Seriously, hire me. I go, nope, not ready. Put her back in the oven. Fuck, you suck. You guys suck. Well, I hope it was worth it. All right? Hope it was worth it. Yeah, release this during the time that Halo and Call of Duty came out. Great plan. If it was the only first-person shooter that were to come out around this time and there was nothing else to play, I would get why you were trying to rush it out. But you should have been like, okay, look, our game fucking sucks balls. It will not match up to anything being released right now. Let's keep working, boys and girls. Woo! Shut it down.